Greetings viewers, and welcome to my Let's Play / walkthrough for Parkan, the Imperial Chronicles. This game was out in 1997 and was made by a Russian company called Nikita, and as far as I remember it was the first big commercial game released in Russia by a Russian publisher and Russian developer. And on this nice box the game came with, it said action FPS, adventure quest, RPG, space simulation strategy game. So you can guess it's kinda special and I want to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's roll the intro.
Система Лентис. 415 год от основания колонии.
Батарея! Нужно сохранить огонь по 34-й улице. Л-2, я Л-2, нужна поддержка с воздуха. Срочно нужна поддержка с воздуха. Не могу оставаться на часах. У нас много раненых. Человек 12 тяжелых. Посылай срочно.
База патруля Аргус. Настоящее время.
Паркан H-15 вызывает Аргус Пилинг. Прошу стыковку с базовым порталом.
Аргус Пилинг, Паркан H-15. Стыковку разрешаю. С прибытием. Система автоматической проводки включена. Приготовьтесь к торможению. Стыковка с порталом через 10 секунд.
Паркан H-15 Аргусу к стыковке готов.
Аргус Пилинг, Паркан H-15. Есть стыковка с базовым порталом. Оставайтесь на связи и немедленно переключитесь на закрытый канал. С вами будет говорить полковник Хайдер.
Паркан H-15 Аргусу. Вас понял. Перехожу на спецканал.
Я полковник Хайдер. Пилот Паркан. Подтвердите связь.
Слышу вас хорошо.
Я командую операцией по розыску исследовательского корабля «Вандерер». Последнее сообщение от него было получено месяц назад из сектора Лентис. Ваша задача – совершить патрульный облет сектора, найти исчезнувший корабль, сообщить его координаты и вернуться на базу. Все детали операции уже переданы в ваш бортовой компьютер.
Паркан H-15 Аргусу. Понял, конец связи.
Аргус Паркан H-15. Фокусировка портала завершена. 5-секундная готовность к выходу в подпространство.
Welcome to the actual game. As you will see right now, the game begins with action immediately, right off the bat.
The probe detected.
Here's a transport ship in need of our assistance, he says. And some pirates attack this ship. But the ship can fend for itself. Transports in this game are kinda sturdy, so they can fend for themselves if they are fully functional and moving targets. So he will probably survive this easily. Yay, they failed to destroy me. So he offers to dock to him. And this is the first thing I want to mention about this game. There is no tutorial. it makes sense even because you're this military pilot which is sent on a crucial one-man mission. Like, why would you need a tutorial then? So still they kinda guide you a little bit. For example, they remind you can dock with ships and planets, and this is an important part of the game. So they remind you immediately, but you don't have to do it. You can fly away, you can destroy this transport if you wish. There's so much stuff you can do and they don't hold your hand. And that's what I like about this game and the games back from that time period. So let's accept his proposal and talk to him. Welcome to Parkan, the first-person shooter. So now we're inside our ship. We can walk around the ship. We have a computer here. We have a picture of Wanderer, the ship we're supposed to find. And we have a med bay here. For now, let's visit the ship we docked with. So this is an access hatch. And we can visit the ship we docked with here. And the way you navigate in first-person shooter is by using these symbols, these icons, like this and this. And this is the main icon we need. This is the mainframe, the main computer. And here we can interact with ships and planets. So here they tell us that they are looking for Jumper on planet 1. And this information will become important later. For now, let's get back to our ship. And now we can do whatever we want. So, quick story. Basically, the gateway used to propel us into the star sector malfunctioned, and we are left stranded inside the star system. We have almost no inventory, no equipment, and basically we can't even complete our simple mission, which is to patrol the sector and find the ship Wanderer. And what we can do is basically we need to somehow survive here. We need to get more equipment, get more fuel, which is the currency in this game, and the means of travel as well. You need fuel to travel between systems. And so what we could do is we encountered these peaceful guys, the Clan Hammer. We could establish first contact and trade with them, maybe do missions for them, or we could try to do something else, but for now let's do just that and make first contact with these guys.
Autopilot engaged.
So quickly to go over the interface, here are the drones. These are small piloted ships you can send against your enemies. Ship system information, energy distribution grid, our speed, direction towards our target, direction towards selected planet, direction towards the star, miscellaneous icons like rear view, autopilot, incoming missiles. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is so great. Like, I'll explain it a bit later what this means, but for now, this is a transport. And transports, you can trade with them. You can trade with transports and you can trade with planets. And transports, they offer you items from their inventory for a fixed price, and they offer you the most expensive item first. So this one offers me the geolog transmog. Translation in this game is hilarious. So I can send him the fuel and he will drop the item for me and I can pick it up. This is awesome. So we can go on our way. This will help us immensely, really. So as I said, some icons, rear view, autopilot, incoming missiles, the kind of missiles we use to fire docking and high external hull temperature are here.
Autopilot.
And then we
engaged.
have two screens you can display information on. This is to talk to the ship information for the target ship, our ship information, our inventory, the star system map, and the planet information. So as you can see,
Detected.
okay, these guys, the Astron clan, they are like pirate hunters, and you eventually go hostile and start fighting them, but for now they just want to extort fuel from you, and we don't want to pay them. Basically, you can make friends with them. This is not intended by the developers, but you could establish a good relationship and become allied to them. This doesn't make any sense, it's very hard to do, and all it does is basically let you break the game a bit.
Autopilot.
So we're not going to do that, but you could do that if you want. So what I wanted to show you is, here's our star system, and we can't even go up a level because we lack the jumper, the basic technology to
Planet achieved.
travel between star systems, so we can't finish our mission. And as you remember, we got this information that the Hammer clan has jumper on planet 1, which will be good for us. Also, we barely have anything in our inventory. We have several missiles, one drone, some mechanical embryos, basically, and a little bit of fuel, and that's it. So we could fight these robots, destroy them, and obliterate their planet and colonize it for our own. We could just colonize this free planet for our purposes, or we could earn fuel by trading and doing missions for these peaceful robots from the clan Hammer. So this is what we're going to do, because we can't buy the jumper from them. They have this jumper we need, but we can't buy it, they won't sell it to us. We'll have to steal it. And when they steal it, they won't like it any, obviously. So we want to first make friends with them, so when we steal it, they forgive it. So right now we will take some missions and do some missions for them. So as I said, you can do trade in space with the trade ships, transports, and you can trade on the planet. And when you trade with ships, where do I have to go? There. When you trade with ships, they offer your whatever they have in stock, the most expensive item, for a set price. And when you trade with planets, this is really interesting. The price, it goes up if the relationships are bad. So we can sell this thing for 900 fuel, and this is basically useless. So that's what we want to do. But thing is, the price is the same to sell and to buy. So when we get friends with them, the price will go down, and that's not good for us because we want to sell. So we want to sell now while the price is high. But for some reason the price for missiles and for mechanical embryos is not high enough. So it's not really worth selling it. So let's sell the drone and get some fuel. And the mission, there are several types of missions you can get, and this mission is not very good. Really, it's a bad mission. Because the way missions work in this game is you have pirates and transports in the system. And right now I'm going to go back and get a different mission while I explain. So you get pirates and you get transports inside the system. And you can only get missions if you have both transports and pirates at the same time in the system. And as far as I know, there is no way to regenerate transports in the system. So some of the missions, it's a mission to rescue a transport. this is a bad mission as well. And the way this mission works is if you accept it, and only if you accept the mission, in that case, they take this transport, they damage it, and they put it in place for you to rescue. So this mission will be hard because the transport is a sitting duck. It's a huge target for the enemy. And if this transport dies, which it most likely will, you lose the transport in the system forever. So we don't want to take a mission which is a mission to save a transport. As well as the last mission was to colonize the system. Like, we're getting no luck with missions. Last mission was to colonize the system, the planet in the system, and we don't want to do that because we want to colonize the planet for us, not for them. So the planet belongs to us. So let's get back and hopefully they give us a proper mission now. Come on, guys. Give me a good mission. So I haven't explained the interface for the FPS module yet. So here we have our health points to the bottom left and our chosen weapon to the bottom right. The primary weapon is the laser. And to the left of the screen we have our cooldown and our ammunition indicators. To the right we have cooldown and ammunition for our secondary weapon, in this case the minigun. To the bottom are some miscellaneous icons for different kinds of hazards and things happening around us. Come on, man, give me a good mission! So I guess I can explain the plot while we're doing this. So the plot of the game, like, the game has so rich lore, like you can read it in the manual if you like. There's a huge wall of text, all these races and wars going on and all these events. Really great. But just a quick summary of the events and the story of the game. Come on, man. Give me a good mission, please. So, quick story for the game. This sector, the Lantis sector that we are in right now, there was a huge war here, like nuclear bombardments, epidemics, biological weapons, all sorts of stuff happened. And so nobody lives here anymore, and the sector itself was quarantined because it was uninhabitable. Space station Argus was built to watch over this quarantine sector, and when some strange signals started coming, oh, this is a great mission, because when you have to defend the orbit, all the ships in orbit will help you, so you just basically don't have to do anything, you will just leave orbit, and most of the time the ships will do the job for you. So here's to a good mission, finally. Back to the story. And so when the station detected signals coming from this sector, they've sent an expedition, a science vessel Wanderer, to investigate. And the science vessel vanished without a trace. So now they have to send a military-class ship, Raider Parkan, to investigate what's going on. And so they do. And so you are sent on this mission to investigate what happened to the science vessel and to find it. So as you see, the transport arrives. Please help me, pirates attack! The translations in this game. And the pirates do attack, but these pirates, here are the pirates, they will get destroyed by these friendly ships, like here. As you can see now, you can basically just collect loot while they duke it out themselves. just easy, man. Easy money. Okay, let's get some loot. So the space simulation part of this game is really basic. You have your guns, which are energy weapons, and you have your missiles, which you have to obviously spend fuel to acquire. And you have your shields, which block some of the incoming damage, as long as they're up. And you just fire at them and they fire at you until it's over. So we will switch to guns now and go kill this pirate. Will you fight for us? Yes, of course I will. You paid me to do it.
The mission is completed.
Yeah, the mission is complete. Let's finish this pirate here. Where is he? Here he is. Oh, come on, don't fire at me. Don't you have a mission? Okay. Let's kill him. So as you can see, the AI is also pretty basic in this game. Like, he will just try to go away, gain distance, and then try to come back and attack me. But if I am close to him, he can't do it. Because I'm always on his tail. So where's the next enemy? Here he is. Okay, here he is. Let's kill him. And he's dead. Oh yes! Another cartridge! This is awesome. Let's get it. Get my capsule and enjoy. Yeah, so translation in this game is especially funny. Like, I think this game was supposed to be released in Russian and in English at the same time, but they didn't get the deal, or they thought it was not viable at the time to release it in English, so they just scrapped it. The way I know the English version was supposed to be released is because even the Russian manual, which came with the game, it had screenshots in English. So maybe when they released this version right now on Steam and GOG, maybe they actually found that version, which was made in-house by the programmers of the game, and that's why it's so bad. But the translation is really, really funny and bad at the same time. Like, geolog transmog, like transmog? What is this, World of Warcraft? And they say funny stuff, and you may have noticed that we are the champions, my friend. Like, they will say stuff like, prepare for reinstallation. Or, for example, here, recovery ship. This means ship repairs. Yeah, let's repair our ship. Or maybe let's wait until we have better staging with them, so it's cheaper. Yeah. And robot corpses with a capital R, like it's some well-known robot. Stop. You should accept. So what's the mission? Okay. What the hell, man? Give me a good mission, please. This mission is... Okay, I can show this mission. This is not a very good, easy mission to do. I can accept and show you this mission, but it's not a really an easy mission to do. But let's try it. Let's try it. Let's repair them. Let's accomplish. And let's go. So... yeah, so to continue with the story of the game, so we are sent on this mission to find out what happened to the ship, But somehow during the jump the equipment malfunctions and part of our ship is jettisoned and we are left with no jumper, so we can't leave this system. We are left with hardly any equipment and we have to somehow survive, get our ship back in order, get new equipment, get fuel, get missiles to support us. Okay, so since the battle music is playing, I guess there's an enemy here. And here it is. Okay, let's kill him. And when we come here, we find out that the robots, which remained in this sector after the war, they became this artificial life form, so they evolved and they started populating these systems. They started trading, developing the planets, building stuff, harvesting stuff. And that's basically the state we find this sector in right now. And so we can encounter different clans of robots, we can make friends with them, we can go to war with them. It makes no sense to go to war with anyone other than the pirates. Okay, and another enemy. Here he is. Ah, he's almost dead. Come on! I got hit. Ah, here he is. Okay, let's kill him. And the way the plot will progress is... So our mission is to find the missing ship. The way we can do it is we can find the black box of sorts, or how do you say it? Emergency beacon for the ship, which will tell us where the ship is located. And to find this emergency beacon, we have to find 3 parts, which this beacon consists of. And that's how we can... Yeah, let's go and repair our ship. And that's how we can find the ship. And the way we find those parts is we look for information. Like we got this information about where the jumper is, the same way we will get information about where other interesting ship parts can be acquired, like better guns, better energy generator, and where the plot items, the parts of the emergency beacon are located for the Wanderer. But for that we need to travel the star systems, and for that we need a jumper. Because we lost our jumper when we traveled here. So let's quickly repair our ship. Because I don't want to go with my engines damaged. Yeah. Let's go. And I think this is where we can stop this first episode, because it went on for like half an hour already. So next time we will continue on our mission to help transport on Planet 3 and basically getting more stuff for us, so we could eventually complete our main objective. Okay, we're clear of the minefield. So thank you all guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Parkan, the Imperial Chronicles. Goodbye!